Now they are attacking like a horde, like in times of the Great War. This tactic in certain areas is successful because they draw on themselves the concentration of our artillery, the concentration of our strike drones, and they simply do not have time to catch them in the field.
South Korea's intelligence agency has confirmed that Ukrainian troops have captured 2 North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region. The Ukrainian side officially announced their capture the day before. The South Korean news agency cited confirmation from the country's intelligence service that Ukraine had captured these North Korean servicemen. The Republic of Korea's intelligence agency also quoted one of the captured North Korean soldiers as saying that there were significant losses among North Korean soldiers in Russia. We will continue to share information related to North Korean prisoners in close cooperation with Ukrainian intelligence agencies, the Security and Defense Council of Ukraine said. The Ukrainian agency added that the wounded North Korean soldiers are not in critical condition. South Korean officials estimate that Pyongyang has sent about 11,000 troops to Russia to assist the Kremlin in its war against Ukraine. According to South Korean intelligence as of last month, at least 100 North Korean soldiers had been killed and about 1,000 more wounded. Recently, Ukrainian President Volodymyr Zelensky said in an interview that Russia had lost a battalion of North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region in 2 days. The head of state specified that 3,800 North Korean soldiers had already been killed or wounded. We should add that at the end of December 2024, the Pentagon stated that they did not see significant effectiveness from attacks by North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region, given the data on their significant losses. The SBU also provided details about the capture of North Korean soldiers in the Kursk region. One of them was captured by the Special Operations Forces of the Armed Forces of Ukraine, and the other by Ukrainian paratroopers. The one of them is captured by the Tactical Group 84 of Ukraine's Special Operations Forces during a special operation. After evacuating him from the battlefield, the soldiers provided immediate first aid to the prisoner. This North Korean said he was born in 2005 and has been serving in the North Korean Armed Forces since 2021, and he had a Russian military ID card in someone else's name. Apart from the Special Forces units, paratroopers of the 95th Separate Air Assault Brigade captured a second North Korean soldier in the Kursk region during combat operations. He was born in 1999 and has been serving in the Army since 2016 as a sniper scout, and this soldier had no documents at all. Both do not speak Ukrainian, English, or Russian. They are now in Kyiv, where they are being investigated. Intense battles continue on the Kursk front, where Russian forces have shifted tactics to rely on sheer numbers in their assaults. Over the past few weeks, the Russian army has been launching relentless attacks on Ukrainian brigades stationed in the Kursk region. Assault waves often involve groups of over 80 troops, supported by relentless pressure. Meanwhile, Ukrainian forces are fighting back effectively with precision HIMARS strikes and FPV drones targeting Russian infantry.
Their tactics have changed a lot right now because they have gathered a very large horde here. Their own meat, and they conduct assault actions with a large number of people. Previously, these were small groups. They brought them in pairs, so to speak. 2 soldiers built up, accumulated, and then started some assault actions. Now they are attacking like a horde, like in times of the Great War. This tactic in certain areas is successful because they draw on themselves the concentration of our artillery, the concentration of our strike drones, and they simply do not have time to catch them in the field. And they have some success, they jump into these plantations, and then our infantry has to engage in battle. That is why we are currently focusing on infantry and increasing machine gun ambushes, building up positions, increasing the number of personnel at the positions. Because if we didn't catch them at the approaches, the infantry will have to fight there. The role of drones is extremely significant in the Kursk operation. because there are communication issues here. Communication can be unstable, and without the internet it is very difficult to guide the pilots. Therefore, we handled the situation as best we could and worked via radio station. Artillery systems and cluster munitions are also crucial. This is a very effective means that we really need, but it is very limited right now. He effectively destroys the enemy, and if 2 or 3 rounds guided by cluster munitions are fired at this group of 20 to 30 men moving across the field, at least half will be destroyed. A smaller number will reach our positions, and it will be easier for our infantry to repel the attack. The difference between the Russian army and ours. It is due to its technical human resources. It does not value its personnel, it does not value its equipment, and sends people to slaughter without a specific goal, without setting a proper task. Their commanders who are in the rear and do not have knowledge of the situation are reported false information from above. Images of pilots, 9 men who were lined up and shot, spread around the world. It was near the settlement of Zeleny-Shliak. At that time, the 155th Brigade of the Russian Marine Infantry was conducting assault operations. That was the task. Fundamentally, Piyushi, we had to do it because they severely tormented our servicemen. Even under all the laws of war, this is not done. But they are beasts, and accordingly, we acted the same way with them, like beasts. We destroyed them, but we took this one captive who confessed that he personally shot 4. I would also like to mention Russian military correspondent like Pidobny, who recently received the Hero of Russia. Let him thank for receiving it. We saw his reaction with the FPV drone. This was near the settlement of Martinivka on the Kursk-Sudzha highway. He was going towards Sudzha, and it was one of the best FPV teams from my battalion. He accurately targeted this war correspondent. This war is for our allies, who may have access to the information, maybe not, to see more in detail and study. They should already be learning from us, not us from them. Because this is a real war, a full-scale one, using all the available weaponry that is in our country, in the countries of our allies. The army of the Russian Federation is using all available means of destruction that it has in its arsenal.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, if you want to support Warthog Defense, please become our member and get early access to new videos, exclusive members-only videos, and become administrator in comment section. The membership link is in the description.
Rescues every day. We had a guy last week at 6 rescues in 6 days. You know, he's doing the job every day.